So what's up, bro? Back at here with another video. So I told you I was gonna make my second video today. Second day of driving, third day technically of training, because the first day I was just in the truck, like I said in my previous video. But I made a couple notes on some bullet points I wanted to cover, basically to try to keep it on point with the video. Also, I know I talk fast. Honestly, my mind like a machine. It's like a computer for real. So a lot of people be telling me I talk fast. Just putting that out there. So I try to, slow it down for the video, but just letting y'all know my mind really do be working like a machine, like a computer for real. So I'm gonna try to that's why I made some notes to try to keep it on topic. So I was gonna go back and edit or try to do some edits to my first video too, but man, something I learned is that you gotta just go. You gotta just do stuff. Like what they say, like perfection is like the cousin or like stepsister. Perfection is like the cousin or brother or something of procrastination. So like the more you try to be perfect, basically, the more you're gonna procrastinate. So man, I just been in the mode of just do it. Like just get on here, record these videos, try to bring this value however I can. So not try to focus too much on like being perfect with it, like just learning and going with it, just doing it. And yeah, so basically first day, basically today is the first day driving the snow. Yesterday was my first day really getting behind the wheel since being in training. Today, first day driving in snow. So it was my second day driving, but first day driving in snow. So I made some bullet points. What I would say about driving in snow is, man, you have to go slow. You have to go slower than usual. Give yourself more room to brake. It ain't gonna lie, it's really different, almost scary, or kind of nerve-wracking driving in the snow. So really just take your time, man. Be patient. I'm from Florida, so I never drove in snow before. This is literally my first time driving in snow. So I would say take your time, go slow, especially if you with a trainer, let them guide you. But yeah, I was really trying to just take my time today. Another thing I noticed with the snow is today it was really snowing, like snow was coming down. I should have recorded that, but whatever. Snow was coming down to where the roads was really covered with snow. And something I noticed or peeped is that it make it even hard to see the lanes when you driving literally straight on the road. It's like a 2-lane road. I was struggling to even see which lane I was in. Like I'm talking to the trainer like, yo, is this a 2-lane road? Like I'm having to really try to be on point because it's that much snow. Like the snow is packed onto the road. That's really not that fun. Like your attention has to really be on point and you really have to go slow. So that's something I would really say. Go slow, take your time, and pay attention because it is really not like cake, especially if you're doing it for the first time. And if it's light snow, because it did get light towards the end of the day, but we went out on the road. We going out there like 6 o'clock in the morning, 5:30, 5:45. Like, bro, the snow is packed. It's dark. You really can't see because of the lighting conditions. It's kind of dark, and then the snow is falling heavy on the road. All those variables put together, it make it kind of hard to kind of really see and try to be on point. So I would just say go slow, take your time, and really try to pay attention to the ground. And another thing my trainer taught me too was try to follow the tracks that previous trucks may have left. If you follow in a route that trucks may have gone, try to follow that path and stay there and watch those like truck paths or truck lanes, tracks, basically truck tracks. Yeah, that's a good word. Truck tracks that previously drove on that lane. Try to follow those and guide yourself with that. And I can give you like a second indicator that you stand on point or stand in the lane. So yeah, so that was that with the snow. Second thing that I kind of peeped today, or that I really realized today, was, bro, tandems. Having your tandems back and having your tandems forward. Not only with just backing, I'm gonna talk about that, which a lot of people know, but driving. Because I kind of knew about the tandems back and the tandems forward when you reversing. It's a lot of information about that on the internet, but I've never really seen somebody talk about like the difference from when you driving and your tandems are back and your tandems are forward. Like we put up a trailer today. The trailer was kind of an old trailer, so we had a hard time getting the move the tandems back and forth. Another thing is when the road is wet, it's kind of basically hard to catch grip for the truck to push the truck forward and back. with the tandem. So once we got the tandems back to park it in a hole for the drop off, my trainer was like, man, it's so hard and the road is so wet, it's nowhere to really catch grip to move the tandems back and forth. Let's just leave them there and drive the truck back with the trailer back to the yard, and then we'll just pick up a different trailer. But bro, driving the trailer or the truck, the track and trailer with the tandems all the way to the back, bro, it swings crazy. Like, well, let me not say that. It don't swing crazy. You have to get way more wider. Like, for the couple days I've been up here in Minnesota driving, I've been, you know, going on some of the same routes. So I'm kind of starting to realize or remember some of the roads. Bro, some of the roads that I'm taking, that I'm turning in, if the tandem's all the way forward, I'm busting the corners smooth. I'm hitting the corners turning. They say it's like a saying, out straight, turn late. So you basically go out as far as you can and you turn at the last minute. And I ain't gonna lie, for me personally, that worked for me. You basically just go out straight, you watch until your tandem wheels get to the curve. Once they get to the curve, you turn. So you go out straight and then you turn late. That worked for me personally. What the tandems for, I was having no problem. When them tandems all the way back, man, you have to really give yourself a lot of room, bro. Like, turns I'm normally busting smooth, no pressure. I'm busting them like I'm busting them smooth with it. With the tandems forward, those same turns you taking with them tandems all the way back, it's like you got a bigger butt back there. Like, you got to really account for that backside. Like, your backside really back there with them tandems forward. So my advice is that if you driving and you got them tandems back, bro, give yourself a lot of room. Get wide as you can when you turn them, because bro, that is crazy. Like, it's a major difference. That's all I can say. You probably got to experience it really to know, but if you driving and your tandems are forward versus when you driving and your tandems are all the way back, just pay attention. That's all I can say. It's a major difference. You're gonna want to get wide as you can if you turn and your tandems all the way back. That's what I say about that. And then also backing, something I'm kind of struggling with or still learning is how to gauge the truck, man. The truck still seems so big to me, the 53 foot, that is even kind of hard to gauge where I want to get for the truck to turn. Like, basically, if I'm trying to get inside a hole to back into, the truck is so long for me looking from the driver's side, I'm having to peek my head all the way out the window to even look to see how far I need to turn to even swing inside the hole. It's kind of hard to explain, but something I'm having to really focus on, to just pay more attention to or work on, which I'm gonna do some more research on too, just to, you know, keep at it, is being in the driver's side and looking back to the end of your trailer. It looked like a football field. Like, it looks super long. So trying to gauge that when you're trying to turn into a hole as a rookie driver, that's really not easy personally for me. So that's something I'm just working on, and I was focusing on with my trainer today. Man, trying to make it just seem not as long, I guess, or just trying to come up with a method on how I can gauge it a little bit better. So, you know, if somebody got advice for that or whatever, you know, I'm gonna keep learning and working with it. But that's something I would say, man. Sitting in that driver's seat and you looking back to try to see, okay, I need to get my trailer inside this hole, is really like, it looked kind of crazy, honestly. Like, it looked like a football field. Like, you looking like, damn, that is really back there. Like, man, it's really a lot I gotta account for back there. So that's just something I'm still working on too. And those are the most important things I would say. I'm trying to keep the video to 10 minutes. So the last thing I would say, also something I realized, backing the truck up to the trailer when there's snow and no snow. Yesterday, basically, when I'm driving and I'm backing the truck under the trailer to get coupled, like to back up and connect my truck to the trailer, it's kind of easy. You basically just keep it straight and you line the truck up to the trailer and you back up straight. You back up, you back up, you back up. And then once you get there, you kind of give it a little bit, you back up and you there, it's connected. Listen, when you backing up in that snow, bro, it's the same kind of maneuver. You gotta get it straight. Okay, I'm straight. Now you wanna back up and keep it straight. But when you back that truck up to the trailer, you have to put more speed on it. Because if you try to go, like yesterday, I'm slow poking it till I get the truck to the trailer, and then I might just give it a little bit and connect it. I'm good. When you doing it in the snow, bro, you have to really back it up, and then you have to push down on it and get it back there. Because the wheels, today what I kept doing was my trainer, he let me work through it. I let me see. Bro, them wheels would just spin on you. Like your wheels would just spin and you would never be able to get under the trailer. It's kind of hard to explain, I guess I would say. But basically, when in the snow and you're trying to connect your tractor to the trailer, once you get it aligned and you close enough that you want to start getting it up under the actual kingpin, you want to connect the fifth wheel and the kingpin, you gotta, I'm talking about, I'm hitting it so hard, I connected, I'm throwing myself back there, because you gotta really, like you can't just, okay, I got it. That's what I was doing yesterday. When it's clear and sunny, you good. You can just, I'm cooling. I'm hanging out the window. I'm looking cool. I'm getting it. It's cool. Listen, with that snow, when you get it there, you like, okay, it's lined up, and you getting ready to get up under it. I'm smashing. I'm throwing my back into it, because you gotta really, if you don't, the tire's gonna spin and you will never get it underneath it. It sounds crazy. Again, some of this stuff y'all gonna have to experience to know, but when you go through it, remember Aunt told you, when you get it there, don't try to look cool and slow roll it. Line it up when you in the snow, and you gotta punch down on that thing and back it into the connected. I'm talking about, you gonna slang you back in it, you gonna bounce back in it. It's okay, it's my trainer looking at me like, yeah, it's connected now, because you gotta throw it in there, and then that's how you get it in there basically. So yeah, those are my tips for the day. Again, today it was it started off a little rocky, I'm not gonna lie, but my trainer, he always instilling confidence in me, like, don't feel crazy. What you doing is, you know what I'm saying, you doing it right. It's snow. Take your time. It's gonna feel different. You gotta just go through those motions and get comfortable and take your time. When them come around the corner, he like, go, take your time with it. Also, when when you gotta load versus when you're not loaded, the braking, that how you moving is different too. But all in all, I just say, take your time, man. Ease into the stop. Give yourself enough space to where if you start sliding, you're not up on the car to where you running into a car. If you see people starting to brake, you come into a light or you getting up on some cars, give yourself enough room to brake. You braking easy, and then if you do slide or something do happen, you have enough room in front of you to where you're not running into nothing. And also,